of our giant summer semi-annual yarn clearance sale, or whatever it's called.
Here, we got our sign.
Yeah, we should have had that. So week 2, things are humming right along. People are
they're
happy about a sale.
I would say they're probably picking up the Barocco vintage is probably really moving out pretty quickly.
Okay.
I would say.
It's at a fast clip.
And but so we're excited about its replacement. So
that I think is on its way.
Yeah,
So
I know.
that'll be fun.
Mhm.
Hopefully next week we
I
can.
did show that to a couple customers
What
today,
they
and
think?
they were very excited and
Uh-huh.
kind of waited.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
well that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, exciting times in the yarn world for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, we just can't stop finding things to do.
You mean
Make, do,
work?
lots
it's busy.
of things.
That's the
I
thing.
mean,
A lot of people feel like summertime's the time to relax and chill out, in like a place that sells wool, but not.
So because we're also experiencing lots of construction
Yes.
right now, so we have big loud trucks and jackhammers
Something
and
fell off the ceiling.
yeah,
last
a sign fell off the ceiling.
Like our cute little minibar sign
Yeah.
came in the next morning and it had fallen off the ceiling.
There was dust
Thank
all over
goodness
the floor.
Nobody was here.
But I do think it was sort of serendipity because we didn't plan it like this to have the sale at the same time that
As the
all
road
that's
work.
happening because it kind of motivates people to come downtown. So I think that's good.
Yeah, I think. I mean, pat ourselves on the back for that one.
Okay. I know we've done some things like that in the past that were that really worked out.
Sale is, I mean, it's always important to do a summer sale, but the whole like road work thing doesn't happen every year. So
No, thank God.
yeah,
So,
really.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And
all in the
then
name of improvement.
as soon as this is done, then we'll start talking about our fun trunk show that we're gonna have at the end of the month.
Oh, you
so in the middle of the sale.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So-
no, there's never a dull moment.
Never
really.
a dull
It's
moment,
Sale,
so.
and then there's layers of fun on top of sale. So, and today we have we're going to. It's kind of getting hot in here, but anyway, we're going to talk about some really beautiful wool products that are here and will be for sale on Friday afternoon only. Because
Right.
we're having a special trunk show, 3rd annual, with Alex Martinez.
Yep.
But for the first time, we are seeing them ahead of his visit. So we thought today we would spend a lot of time just kind of
Yeah.
showing you.
He sent us 3 giant boxes, and he said in his email that he has more.
He's
so
gonna bring
there's
more.
going to be
So,
more.
Anyway, so that is super fun. Alyssa has a show and tell also that
Right.
we want
probably
to.
should do that
Let's
first
do that
since
now
everything's
before I
like
keel
layered.
over from heat. I don't know. We had to close the door, so we're
So we
stopping.
have like a new a little model that she made. So Alyssa.
Well,
is-
Alyssa wanted to make this for herself, and then
Uh-huh.
it only took 1 skein of Malabrigo
Yes.
Rios, and so now it's totally worth
Okay, I'll step
a
out.
show and tell, a little how to like Alyssa says, this is a good project for beginner crocheters.
Adventurous beginners.
Adventure, or if you just want something to make for yourself or some cute young thing in your life. Because I'm not going to wear this.
No,
But
it's
there are
great.
lots of fun.
You're
yeah,
not
it's
gonna
adorable.
wear this?
I'm not going to wear this.
Jeez.
I have
so
too much
cute.
baby stuff.
You can make
And
it
middle age.
longer.
I could make it longer. Okay, you tell us about it,
this
Alyssa.
is the caged halter top made by B Jax with an X on Etsy. She's also on Instagram. It's Brittany Jackson. It is a crochet halter top. The back is nice and
Cute.
open. You tie it together. Very, very cute. I made. Oh my god.
She's wobbly.
Okay, I've got it. I made a size large and I only used 1 skein of Malabrigo, so large and under, it's a single skein project.
Nice.
And super easy. It starts with the cups, you make them separately, and then you add a little chain.
Is
to
it
the-
easy to adjust the size of the cups?
Yeah, I think so because your cups start right here in the middle,
Oh, okay.
and you're just going back and forth around to make the whole shape, and then they get connected together, and you build the cute little lace at the bottom.
Cute.
This is done after. Very easy stitches, single crochets, doubles. slip
And
stitches.
dare
I say, very beginner friendly.
And you lengthened, like her original is,
It's
you
like,
added a section.
I think I added about 1, maybe 2 extra, so
Mhm.
I just wanted a little extra
Yeah.
length so it would hit like the top of my pants.
Cute.
I love it. So I made it in less than a day.
Wow.
It
Yeah, adorable.
I was waiting for the pattern to drop. I was stalking her socials, and the second it did, I stopped everything to buy yarn and crank out.
And what's on your head?
This is a pattern test that I'm doing right now for the designer that actually made this. And I'm nervous because I have to pronounce it.
Uh-oh.
I think it's Shidelkopesh. Polish.
Okay.
What's the?
It's a little, can you see it?
Yeah.
It's a
Uh-huh,
little bat.
yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Super cute. And this is the Nocturne cardigan. Also very beginner friendly.
So,
for
but you'll
sure.
link.
Well,
Yes,
we can link 'em.
absolutely. I will link those.
Fun.
Yeah.
This is cute. Very cute. I like it.
Thanks.
Yep.
I love how it turned out.
Right on trend. And it's like when you make it yourself, you can totally customize it. That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Fun. I love it. Thanks, Alyssa.
Cool.
Yay. And we're in the middle of an order on Rios, a restock. So I think for this, don't
Yeah,
you
that
think
would
it should
be
be a
super
fun
fun.
pop?
Yeah.
Like, you'd want it to be a pop. I mean, this is
A
a
pop.
neutral pop.
Yeah, but against the skin, sometimes I think that.
You've got it, I mean, of
Right,
course. But
right.
yeah, here's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
make it skin color
Oh, yeah.
to raise some eyebrows.
Scandalous.
Scandalous. Very fun. Okay, cool. All right,
Okay.
so Friday afternoon. Well, how was 4th?
Oh,
Weekend.
the 4th was great.
Yeah.
We just shot
Dog?
off our own fireworks.
Oh, and
but
you scared your own dog?
well, no, we went to Laurel
Oh,
for
okay.
fireworks, but Jasper was at home and Cooper, there was like they were outside and there was a big
No.
boom and he got really scared and he ran all over the deck and peed all over the deck at the same time.
It's a defense
and then he went in the
mechanism.
house and went right to his
Just straight to bed.
right to his bed. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's funny. So our bedroom has newer windows, so they're a lot more like soundproof. Yeah, but he did not want to come out when we got home to go to the bathroom. Like no,
Oh,
he
not going out there?
Nope, not going out there.
They shouldn't. It's kind of torture, I think. I mean, we've never had Mr. Gibbs during 4th of July, so we were clueless. But he was acting really weird. Company was coming. Mike gave him a bath, and he was just kind of insane. And then it was like, I'm like, oh my God, he is petrified. And so for such a big dog, I'm like, okay, sorry.
So he was your lap dog for a while, maybe?
He was just wanting to be like under stuff, and he's never done that before.
Oh.
So and kind of tail between legs, and
Mm.
yeah. So go figure.
One thing, so I didn't do much, really, other than I just sat around, drank wine, and had some gin and tonics, and then I made pizza. And with me, it's always a thing. Like it's me and my coffee. I love my coffee. It's a thing. And I should have got the pizza thing out earlier, but man, it turned out so good. Jeez, I like.
Yeah.
Trying to rub it in Mike's face.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, he got rid of our. Yeah. Yes, I had 2 out of 3 kids and significant others here. It was great. It was fun. Good,
Oh,
good.
I bet
Got
that
to
was
meet Ed's girlfriend. So that's good. It's good to put a face to a.
To a name that you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun. Good. I don't think there was anything earth shattering. I went for a nice, beautiful hike. We got hailed on.
Oh.
Mr. Gibbs was fairly well behaved, and then he was not.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
Saw 2 baby deer this morning and a moose.
Oh.
Like just
Like a full-on moose.
a juvenile moose. He was really tall,
Oh.
but you could tell he was kind of young.
They're
He was
pretty
just
leggy.
very leggy, more leggy than Mr. Gibbs. So yeah. pretty fun. But anyway, okay, so the rugs. These rugs so Alex Martinez is from Oaxaca, and it's a family operation, and they have their own sheep. They are shearing their own sheep, dyeing with natural dyes, and then they're weaving rugs and wall hangings. And I don't know how long they've been doing this, but we've had
They do it from start to
Mhm.
finish.
Mhm.
I mean, they're not getting the wool. They're spinning the wool.
Right.
They're dyeing it with plant dyes.
Mhm.
It's not like, okay, I'm just going to take this off the shelf
Right.
and I'm just going to dye it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
I think
as
they
scratch as it
probably
could be.
do some custom work too. But anyway, he's come will be his third visit to Billings. I think they spend a little bit of a chunk of time in, I think, Sheridan, Wyoming. And then they do a little bit maybe of travel, at least in the past. They've done some travel in Wyoming, as I understand it. They asked us 3 years ago if they could come here, and we said sure, not really knowing what to expect, and now we know. And we are excited to be able to give you a little bit of a pre-show.
Kind of a sneak peek.
I have no idea what the cost of these are. He, when he's here on Friday, would be the time to, be here, ask him about that. They're, in general, I've found for the quality of these to be like a bargain.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, so these are about 30 by 60 size rugs, and there's just a nice variety. I think we might try to just flip them. They're gonna get heavy.
Right. I think
We might have to move the camera around some.
Right. So I'm going to come over on this side, on the end. That might be helpful.
I think if we, we'll have to,
Okay.
Okay, so there's that one. And they will, it's always been Alex and his sister. I don't know if Nancy's coming, but
They're usually
they will
have
explain
tags.
some of these traditions, traditional designs too, which they have to do that. And then they would talk about what dyes they're using.
I love this
that's
one.
so
Oh,
pretty.
just love it.
Yeah.
So similar designs, a little bit different.
Yeah, every one is
Just
its
very
own
unique.
work of art.
Look at this intense.
Mm-hmm.
Intense.
Yeah.
And the
So
reds, aren't the reds the ones
it's
from the
cochineal,
right.
The bugs.
The bugs.
Such beautiful colors. It was fun to open the boxes. They were really compactly packed, and so heavy boxes, but not giant.
Look at this one.
Isn't that pretty? So I have one of these rugs on. They're great. They vacuum well. They're
Yep, I sent one
They
off. We
feel
brought one
good.
to Maddie in Australia.
feel good to walk on.
A pretty white one, actually.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Some people were coveting the blue. Look at this one.
This is I've not
Yeah,
seen
these
one
I
like
haven't
this
seen
on
with
him.
much of a border like
Oh,
that.
So pretty.
Very graphic.
Gorgeous. Yeah. It's gonna be it's a fun becoming like a nice annual tradition.
Nice neutrals.
Gorgeous.
But one thing that they've decided, there's also like table runners, or you could use them as wall hangings. We have those too. But then they've also gotten into blankets, so we'll show you those. So,
Okay, the blankets, here's a little table or wall hanging, pretty. The birds are something that Nancy does, I think.
right.
These are, I think this is hard, this is really skilled weaving.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, and then last year he did have a little bit of
He
a
had
different fiber.
a
He had
preview, yeah.
like a pillow cover. So,
Mhm.
and he said, we are starting to order some merino from England to dye and weave. And so,
So they're still
here are-
using their natural dyes.
right.
But
But,
look at this blanket. Oh my
it's
God,
not their
this is.
wool. This is like a beautiful thread cover. It's huge.
This is
This is half of
huge,
it.
yeah. Oh my God.
So I think this might be like king size. I feel like this is a king size cover.
Man, it could be like a giant carpet, but no.
No, it's too soft
Yeah.
for carpet. But beautiful. And so in the boxes we have, I think there's like 3 twin size, and then that one is much larger. Like
yeah,
I would
uh-huh.
say king. I didn't measure it, but there's the blues, and then this really pretty green. Again, a nice merino wool. Really
I know.
beautiful
I
quality.
kind of was telling Jim, I think we need a new blanket.
Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah.
Mm.
So they have great eye for color, I think, and years of experience, family business, and we're excited.
Yeah, we are. So
Yeah.
that's going to be at 1 o'clock. We'll get
Friday.
it all set up, and what till like we close basically 5.
I don't
5:30?
know what is. Usually they kind of scoot on down the road at some point. I don't.
It's hard to know exactly what time, but I would say
Right.
you'd probably be safe if you showed up by 4 or so. So
And then also Saturday, Strawberry Fest.
I know.
Downtown
I hope.
Billings
Yeah.
is going to be hopping, and they've finished their work. I think it's paved.
It is.
Yeah, I looked. Their hole is covered up.
Huh. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, but I thought they had to do a chip and seal on the whole street.
That probably.
Huh.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
they said it was going to be done before farmers market. So
Well, Strawberry Fest is Saturday.
And
in
the
front
following-
of our shop, we have like Wise Wonders sets up. We have fun stuff happening right in front of us. Downtown is going to be a great place.
yeah, it's going to be. So
Saturday.
hopefully we'll see you
There's
guys.
an ice cream eating contest new this year.
Oh really? Instead of the
Under
beer
Sky
from
Park.
the Saint from.
That's St. Patrick's
Oh.
Day. Now we're into ice cream.
I can do that.
Yay! Well, thanks for watching.
Yep, and we will see you next time.
Have a great day.